completely mathematics. In order to gain the most, you should know how to convert negative into positive. A very good morning to one and all. Today, I, Shivangi, is standing here again with an innovative information. The information is regarding career and scope after pursuing MSc Mathematics. Yes, maths is very vast and huge. If you have completed your masters in maths, means you have completed your higher studies in mathematics, then you are going to have so many scopes in your life. That scope I will be going to tell you today among the salary structures. So here comes about all knowledge regarding maths. Yes, BSc pass student. If a student has passed his or her BSc in mathematics, then he can apply for so many kinds of jobs: government jobs, private jobs, business, higher studies, MSc. After pursuing BSc, a student can go into MSc, administration job and online courses. Administration job refers to the preparation for the government jobs. So today I will be telling you the detailed information about MSc Mathematics. What are the scopes after pursuing your MSc in Mathematics? As all of you know, maths is very important in each and every field. So where can maths take you? Maths can take you in each and every field, that is related to banking sector, that is related to company, that is related to government sector, each and everything. Of course, government jobs and private jobs. So many types of institutions and organizations recruits the vacancy for the candidate who has completed his masters in mathematics. So first type of job that you can pursue after your MSc in mathematics is a lecturer. Yes, it is the most rewarded job as a lecturer. A lecturer has to first complete his bachelor in science with the mathematics, then master in science with mathematics. One condition is there that the candidate has to score a minimum of 55% marks in both the streams, means BSc also and MSc also. He or she has to gain 55% of marks. For becoming a professor, MPhil and PhD is mandatory. And of course, the passion, the dedication and great communication skill is also required to opt the stream of a professor. Now, if I will tell you about the salary structure of a professor, that is also very demandable in today's life. So, the salary structure of a professor is up to 9 to 10 lakhs per annum. It depends on the experience also. As much as the experience you are having, that much the salary will go on increasing. Next type of job is, that is ICT. Yes, information and communication technology also plays a big role in this platform. Means information and communication technology also prefers that type of candidates who has completed their post-graduation in the field of mathematics, because arithmetic calculation, all the type of calculations that a person with mathematics can only do proficiently. So many companies in which communication and technology also come, they prefer the candidates with masters in mathematics. If I will tell you the salary structure about the members who are doing job in ICT, the salary is near about 5 to 6 lakhs per annum. Means in a month they will get 50 to 60,000. That is enough for a fresher also. If you will get experience, salary will go on increasing in each and every field. Again, I am telling you, in this field also you should have a knowledge of good communication. Next type of job is, that is general management, business organizing and employee handling. Yes, this post requires a skills such as interpersonal skills, organizational skills, customer awareness and so on. Why these general manager also require a master's in maths degree? Because here also there is a need of arithmetic calculations. Here also there is a need of all the arithmetic problems of mathematics. So here also the company hires the persons who has completed their masters in field of science, maths and science. Next type of job is, that is cashier. Bank cashier and investment in banking also prefer those type of candidate who has completed their post graduation, especially in maths. Why? Because cashier and investor both should have a great command over mathematics. Then and only then they can collect the money, they can count the money, and whatever in the stock they can count. So here also some of the skills are required, that are again good communication skill, the person should be dedicated, the person should be passionate, and interpersonal skills. Yes. So now next type of job that you can do after pursuing your mathematics is as follows, that is JRF. Now you will say, what is this JRF? This is refers to as Junior Research Fellow. Now what is a Junior Research Fellow and what kind of job he is doing? The Junior Research Fellow is doing all the kind of research that is needed in our daily life. Now how you can become a JRF? Dear students, it is the most reputed job. For this, it is not an easy task to become a JRF. First of all, you have to clear your NEET exam that the government is doing in each and every December and November month of year. Means first of all, you have to clear the NEET exam and then you can appear for the JRF exam. Means all the kind of research you have to do after pursuing this field. The salary structure of this field is also very reputed, that is 13 lakh to 15 lakhs per annum for a fresher. But again I am telling, it is not very easy to become a JRF. For this, complete dedication and hard work is required. Next type of job is, that is company's job. Most famous recruitment companies. Now we will talk about most famous recruitment company which also recruits the job for the candidates who has completed or are going to complete their masters in the field of mathematics. Yes dear, each and every company wants to convert their data into the required information. For that they need specialized skilled candidates. For that also a person with a mathematics degree is obviously demanded. So here also salary is reputed. In companies you can get the package according to your communication skills, according to your knowledge. Yes, so the salary package starts from 10 lakh and it goes on to 50 lakhs also. Some of the most reputed companies are Walmart, ICBC, Samsung, Amazon, Toyota, TCS, HCL, HDFC, and so on. So these types of companies also recruits for the freshers also and for the experienced candidates also. Next point is that if you have completed your masters in mathematics, then one kind of job, that is data science analyst, or you can say data scientist. Company requires data science modelers or data analysts to convert their informations into data. Each and every company nowadays, as there are so many companies who want to hire the candidates who has pursued their degree in bachelor's and master's in the field of maths. Here, why they need a candidate who has done the degree in mathematics? Because they also require the skill of a person like proper calculation, proper arithmetic knowledge, and so on. And you very well know this can only be done by a candidate who has pursued their degree in mathematics. Now comes about the skills developed through mathematics. If you are pursuing your career in mathematics, what kind of skills that will be developed among you? First is quantitative reasoning. Yes, if you are doing your studies with mathematics, then your reasoning will be developed. After reasoning comes critical thinking. Yes, you will have a critical thinking among you. After critical thinking, the one of the skills come, that is problem solving. In maths, the most important thing is that you should have a skill of problem solving. For solving a numerical problem, for solving a arithmetic problem, problem solving skill is very important, or you can say mandatory. Next is analytical thinking. A person who is pursuing their career in mathematics, they are having a different type of thinking, means their thinking is analytic. And one of the most important skill, that is time management. Time management is not only important in the skill of mathematics, it is important in each and every field wherever you go, because as a good person, as a qualified person, you should know how to manage your time in different situations. Next is, yes, now eligibility in the entrance category. For so many university offers entrance exams for pursuing your MSc. That entrance exam is done after getting your bachelor's degree. Bachelor's degree in any subject has studied at least 3 courses, each of 1 year duration, of 6 courses, each of 1 semester during in mathematics. Yes dear, 50% marks in mathematics is mandatory to opt your MSc in mathematics. If a candidate is getting less than 50% marks, then he cannot opt for the entrance exam in mathematics. Next one is, if anybody, now in merit category, if I will tell you, in merit category, BA Honours or BSc Honours, examination in mathematics of Delhi University, it requires 60% marks in aggregate. If you are doing your MSc, then in Bachelor in Science, 60% marks in Delhi University, it is mandatory. It means you have to study hard in your bachelor's to get an appropriate amount of percentage, that is 60 or above than it. Then and only then you can do your master's in mathematics. Now, next comes career scope after qualifying MSc. There are so many career scope after qualifying MSc: economist, tax collector, accountant, statisticians, financial problem solver, and so on. And moreover, if a person had pursued his MSc in mathematics, he can search for the jobs in abroad also, like Canada. Canada is offering so many kind of jobs for the student who has completed their studies in the field of mathematics, because mathematics is demandable in each and every field wherever you go, whether it is government job, whether it is private job. That is why it is advised to you, you should take your math stream after 10th, because a person with maths can go in each and every stream, but a person without math, he can go into limited scopes. But who has completed or who has done their studies in the field of mathematics, so many paths are there to go on. So why I am saying to opt maths as a career? Because maths is very important in general sciences also. If you are going to do your education in general science, then also maths is required. If you are going to do any kind of government job, that is ITO sector, that is banking sector, that is investment sector, wherever you go, maths is mandatory. Yes dear, everything around you is maths. Everything around you is numbers and arithmetic calculation. That is why I am emphasizing more on your mathematics. Your mathematics should be strong, then and only then you can give something, or you can give your best. Yes, some of the skills required are abilities. Your ability should be there, means ability to do something should be there in each and every field, not about mathematics. If you are going to do any stream, if you are going in any field, then all these skills are required. These are, you should be professional, you should be advanced, you should have progress in learning, you should have a proper career, you should have a growth in your career, ability should be there, and obviously you will get success in your life. At last but not the least, I want to conclude my presentation by only saying that maths is the queen of science and science is the queen of arithmetic calculations. So you have to focus more upon your arithmetic calculations. Thank you for watching the video.